Hi, I'm Akasha Bethel for Bethel Beat, and I'm here at Zucaro's Banquet Hall for Dr. Jim Jacobs' 2012 Economic Forecast. On January 19, 2012, the Macomb County Chamber hosted the 2012 Economic Forecast with their speaker, Dr. Jim Jacobs, who ranged from topics of his analysis on state and county trends, economic issues in Macomb County, and what lies ahead for 2012. How do you go about creating an economic forecast?
How do I go about it? I start by looking at the published data by the federal government and the state governments, etc. But I also do a lot of phone calls. I try to find out what's going on in the various businesses in Macomb County. I talk to some of the people who are city officials, and I learn, by actually going out and talking with people. And finally, you wind up looking at certain kinds of things that are important, like automobile sales, like unemployment rates, etc. The biggest way in which people in Macomb County are economically successful is by their jobs. So the more jobs they are, the more high-paying jobs they are, the more successful the county.
I think it was a very positive, upbeat presentation that he put on, and by far probably his best presentation. Why? Because I think he captivated the audience. He really got them to understand his message and what he was trying to say as far as where we're headed as a county. It's positive to me because this new role as being a county executive gave me a chance, as he's talking about these economic issues, to really focus on what the initiatives I am currently addressing and how they're fitting into the economic climate that he sees, and what do we need to do to address those.
What I took away from today's event was the fact that Macomb County has a lot to be hopeful about. It was good to hear him talk about the increase in population, the housing market is sort of stabilized, and also the fact that there's continued job growth in this area. I think those are the things that people that live here or who are looking for a place to live and work can be encouraged and know that they can come to Macomb County and find opportunities.
Macomb County going forward sounds like it's going to be bright once again, and when they talk about the defense, in particular the automotives again, which is certainly a big deal. And as a man that's been here a long time, automotive has always been a big part of what I've known as the economy, and so I'm optimistic.
What are some of the big issues coming out of Lansing that you see are making a big impact on Macomb County?
Well, I think the biggest issue out of Lansing is that the impact of the tax changes has meant that less money is coming into the county from Lansing, and the various city offices and educational institutions are having less funds, so they have to do more with less. So that's a hard position to be in.
Moving forward, I think there's a huge potential for Macomb County to continue in its population growth and its job growth as the domestic auto industry returns. But that also means that leaders throughout this community have to work together to ensure that our communities still offer those good services and that our communities remain intact in the older communities, but also in the newer ones as well. And I think education plays a huge role in that, and we need to make sure that we continue to make sure that access and affordability of higher education happens here.
Thank you to Dr. Jim Jacobs for his great insight on Macomb County's economic status and the directions we can take to move forward. For Bethel Beat, I'm Akasha Bethel.